Hey everyone, gotta make sure everything's working here. I just trying to get a few things in. I went to make this video. Good morning everyone. Good morning Janelle. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. There's a little late coming on, but that's okay. Hey Red Rub Media, how are you, honey? I'm just trying to figure out where the hell I am right now. I came. Oh, hold on, I gotta change. Then I could explain what this actually means. My, there we go. Let me see. All right. Okay. There we are. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. Oops. I gotta adjust this, y'all. Sorry. Having a bit of difficulty today, but I wanted to go live. And the reason why I wanted to go live is because, hey, Mary, no, it's nothing like that. It's more about myself and my pain and frustration with doctors and like literally my husband wants me to go to the emergency room. I don't want to go to the emergency room. They don't ever help me. So I'm doing everything I can to stay out of a hospital right now. Yet I'm still in incredible pain. I've been in pain now, like severe pain. This has been like a different pain for me. Like it's weird with ankylosing spondylitis. And I also have rheumatoid arthritis. I also have all this other stupid arthritis crap. So I guess maybe it was about Saturday. I started to feel my knees ache. Hey, everybody! I tried getting a hold of you. I really did. I don't have any way, but I am so happy to see you. I really am. I'm so happy to see you. So good to see you. You never texted me yesterday. No, because the doctor never get back to me yesterday till about 4 o'clock, 4:30. And not only that, not only that, uh, I was waiting on the doctor. I called the doctor's office. See, this is where I have a problem. And normally I don't have a problem with my doctor's office. Hey, Loopy Lisa. Hey, Hippy Dippy. How are you, Margie? So thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate it. I'm here to bitch right now. I really am because I'm in that much agony at this moment. And I normally don't do this because this is kind of the side I like to keep quiet. But then I think about it. And if I do stuff about chronic pain, I should probably put this out there because this is the reality. And that's why sometimes I'll do it in the hospital. But man, I really hate showing myself in the hospital because I look awful. Oh, thank you so much, Janelle. I really appreciate that. I really do. That's awesome. I'm so happy to see everybody here. I'm so glad, Erin, you are back. Oh my God, I've missed you so much. I'm so glad. So yesterday I was on here and I've been dealing with my knees, my heels, my ankles, my wrists, every like joint area that you can imagine actually coming to hurt, to a certain pain where you sit and you ache. Hey, Mel, how are you, sweetie? Eh, it's kind of what I'm talking about right now. I'm not doing that great at this moment. But um, my knees, like all of this is starting to have these deep, like aching pain that I normally do not have. I'm not familiar with this pain. So I called my doctor and they brushed me off yesterday like nothing was wrong. So I called and it had been 3 hours since I heard anything. And I'm thinking, normally when you have a problem, the doctor kind of gets back to you as soon as possible. And I know I was like one of the first ones to call that yesterday because I needed help. And they never called. So when I called, I'm like, I don't understand. And when I said to the woman, I go, I'm so confused. I don't understand why my doctor won't take or call me. I mean, I understand he's got patients, and I'm not your only patient. Trust me, you figured that stuff out really, really quick. And I said, I just am dealing with something I'm not familiar with, and I don't know what to do. And the woman got all bitchy with me. She flipped out on me. And she's like, I don't understand what you don't understand. And she flipped out. I went, whoa, where's this attitude coming from? And she's like, well, you said you didn't understand. I said, yeah, I don't understand because I'm in so much pain and that people aren't taking me seriously. You should, instead of getting angry with me, maybe show a little bit more compassion to the patients who are calling here for the doctor. Well, she she backed off. She backed off real fast. And she could kind of read that, okay, maybe her saying I don't understand wasn't me trying to be a bitch. It was just me saying I don't understand why he's not getting back to me because I hurt so badly. Normally, when this happens, he'll try to tell me what to do. I wasn't getting any of that yesterday, not from my pain management and not from my rheumatoid doctor. So I was beside myself. So my husband kept calling me, my mom kept calling me. I'm like, I'm not hearing from him. Finally heard from him. And my husband's like, well, maybe it's time we go to the I'm like, no, I'm not going to the emergency room. Hey, hanging with Mr. J. Thanks for everyone coming in. I really appreciate it. I really do. Because who would want to listen to a chronic person bitch about their pain, you know? But it just, and this is another reason why I don't want to go to the hospital. A, they don't help me. They never help. Um, I get side-eyed because what I have is internal, not external. Not that they don't know that, but they just don't know how to deal with it. So because they don't know how to deal with it, like a lot of people will just look at you because you're there for drugs. Never been my thing. Um, they'll just look at you oddly just because they don't know what to do with you or they think you're a hypochondriac. I was just having this conversation with somebody else where someone thought I was a hypochondriac and I wound up having a pulmonary embolism. I should have. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, you should have sued that doctor's office." And when I spoke to somebody about this because they treated me as if I was a hypochondriac, there was nothing wrong and I just gave birth. Even though this was my second child, I couldn't breathe and I started coughing up blood. But yeah, that makes me a hypochondriac. So, when I got to the hospital and we had found out I had a pulmonary embolism that broke up into many little pieces into my lungs, she tried to she tried to blame my other doctor. And I'm like, did you just throw my doctor like under the bus like that? Like, I don't think your partner is really going to be happy to hear about this. My husband was beside himself. He didn't know what to do at the time because he could not believe a doctor was so negligent. But doctors are, you know, they either if they can't figure out, they don't want to be bothered with you. If they think that they're too much, you're too much of a problem, some doctors will just blow you off, especially in the hospital. It's happened to me. You can have phenomenal doctors, and then you can have some awful doctors. And I've experienced more awful doctors than phenomenal, but man, does it make me appreciate those phenomenal doctors for who they are. That is the truth. It really makes me appreciate someone listening to me who wants to help me, who wants to move forward with me with all this kind of crap. And trust me, I sit here and I lay here and I feel like a burden to my family. I feel like everybody's worried if something happens to me. My daughter's play is coming up. I have to be around here for that. Now they pushed off, they wanted me to get my infusion today. Now they just pushed it off till Thursday. Oh, well, we're not here. All right, well, the doctor said yesterday he wanted me in today. Oh, well, we can't do that then. We have to wait. So now I'm stuck here for 2 days praying to God I don't go to the emergency room. That's why I decided to go live here, is because the pain is really taking over and I'm just trying to do anything to make it go away and I've got nothing. I've got nothing. So I'm like, the best thing for me to do is maybe take a hot shower. But walking hurts, moving hurts, getting up, laying down. Not, right now I'm not getting relief. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be bitching. Yeah, I know, Mel. I'd be calling higher people too if there was any higher people I could think of. Because if I go, like I said, if I go to a hospital right now, I'm going to get, no one's going to give a shit about me because of everything that's going on. you know, I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't want to go to the hospital. Can I say it again? I don't want to go to the hospital. I just don't believe they'll help me. I really don't. Um, but at the same time, I have to depend on my doctors, and and he has put in some new medication, and I'm waiting for it because it has to be delivered. Hey, Gemma Harvey, welcome. Hey, Light Feather, thanks for coming in, guys. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm really doing my best not to just sit there and break down and cry right now, because that's easily done. Thank you, Sabrina. I'm at a part where I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what to do. I go to bed and I wake up every hour on the hour because the pain wakes me up in my knees. I'm not used to having pain in my knees. I'm not used to having pain in my knees at all. I'm used to, hey, Shub, mix and match. Thanks for stopping in. Um, I'm in the States, Janelle. I'm over in New Jersey. It's about as much as I'm going to give out. um, but I'm so confused. Unfortunately, Janelle, acupuncture does not work with the diseases that I have. I've tried acupuncture. It doesn't work, unfortunately. I do massages. They do help, but they're very temporary. But I'm in a different, everything, every joint hurts so bad. And what my doctor said to me, what he believes this is I get an infusion every 4 weeks, and he thinks that it doesn't last for the 3 weeks. It only lasts for 3 weeks. The fourth week doesn't work. Have I tried weed pen? Not today. Not today. I haven't. Hey, D90, I'm sorry, missed you. Mr. J, I really appreciate y'all coming in. I'm sorry. There's nothing worse than to come onto YouTube and go, oh, look at this person, they're bitching. It's very easy just to jump off. But if you deal with chronic pain and like where you're at the mercy of other people and you can't find any relief, that's why I came on here. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. Sabrina, yes, I have CBD. Unfortunately, that only lasts so far. There's sometimes it works out great, and then there are times it won't touch it. It just depends. Hey, little Callie, I'm sorry. You're sorry I'm feeling so badly. Me, I'm sorry I'm feeling badly too, but you don't have to be. And that's it's so hard with chronic pain because if anybody knew me back when I was younger, when I was in my 20s, and even I would say right before I got married, right before I had kids, I didn't have aches and pains all the time. I was at the gym all the time, working out. I had a trainer. I I loved working out. I'd do spinning classes. I would do step classes. I was addicted to the gym, absolutely. But now I can't even work out. And that bothers me that I can't work out. And it bothers me that I can't work. I bought those expensive, Janelle, those shit things don't work on me whatsoever. Not at all. I wish they worked. The many times I would just to make the doctors happy because they're like, well, you didn't try this. And how many times have I tried it and it didn't work? And then they'll be like, well, we offered you this and you didn't take it. But it doesn't work. So I just take whatever it is that they'll offer me just to prove to them what will work and what doesn't. Hey, Sweet Wheat, thanks for coming in. I just, I'm at my wit's end, and I don't want to go to the hospital. And I definitely am not going to my same hospital when I just found out the last information the last time I was there. That was awful. I would never do that. The question is, if I did go, if I had to go, where would I go? And I don't even know. And that's the thing, I would not stay. So what are they going to do in the emergency department to make me feel like I can walk for the next 2 days. I don't think there's anything that they can do. And I think they would look at me, throw their hands up, and said, "There's nothing we can do. We gave you a muscle relaxer, and that's all we can do." But see, my problem is I also, with as I've gotten my ankylosing, my rheumatoid, all these other diseases that I've gotten, I there's always another one that seems to find me. And the other one that seems to find me is gastroparesis. So when I go into a flare, obviously what my doctor thinks I'm having is a rheumatoid arthritis flare instead of an ankylosing spondylitis flare. Does it really matter at this point? It's a flare is a flare. So that's why he's trying these other medicines. And like I said, I haven't gotten it. I wish I could, light feather, I wish I could do yoga. I really, I tried at an earlier point in my life where it wasn't so difficult to do yoga and I could do some stuff. But what I noticed is once I would exercise, I would be done for the day. It would kill me more. Where everyone's like, yes, 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 you need to get up and move, which is true. You have to constantly get up and move. But if I exert myself, like going up and down steps a lot, I'm screwed for the rest of the day. Like there's a certain level that my body will take, and then it just goes up. Oh well, forget it. Oh, my mom's calling right now. I'm not going to answer my mom yet. I'll call her later. Um, I know that she's probably wondering what the hell's going on. Hold on, let me just tell her to call her. Hey.
Hey, I called you earlier. I guess you didn't say.
I know. I'm on YouTube. Can I call you back?
Oh, is that more important?
Yes, it is right now. Please.
Oh, Peggy, you and that YouTube.
All right, I know.
I know. Listen to the guy on 101.5. He gave up everything. He said it's so
Good
toxic.
for him. I'm great. I'm glad he did. I'm not him.
Toxic.
Toxic. All right.
Are you up and about? Were you
I
up with
am.
the kids?
I
All right.
am.
Okay. Okay. Goodbye.
Bye. Toxic. She doesn't even know what really goes on here, and she knows it's toxic. My mom doesn't even know how to get on YouTube, let alone how toxic it could possibly be. Although, hi, Peggy's mom. Yeah, thank God. Like I told my name now because my it's all right. It's all good. I don't care. At least it makes me laugh. But you know, as I said, I'm just trying to take my mind off of it. And the last thing my husband said to me was, you know, you don't have to worry about anything. And the next thing we need to worry about is 6 o'clock, where my daughter needs to be picked up from the play at school. She's in the play in 2 weeks. And I can't even go pick her up right now because that's how bad my knees and joints are. That I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to step on the gas. It's actually doing Mel. I just started Lynette yoga. it's it's just frustrating. That's all to me. I just it's your mother makes a good point. I'm at work, so I could only pop in with this gem of wisdom. You've tried a dose of don't read this. Thanks, guys. Fuck it all. I wish I could take a pill that was fuck it all. And if I could take that pill, I would take it right now and I would take double the dose. I really would. That would make life amazing. Seeing when my legs lock up. See? Yes, exactly. Hanging with Mr. J. And see, my problem is right now. Sorry, I just actually. Sorry, Mary, that work is interrupting you during my time. The Wonder Bra. I wish I had the Wonder Bra. This needs some kind of wonder. Some magical hemp rub. No, I will agree with you, Mel. Um, a friend of ours makes a rub. It's unbelievable, but it comes in like this little tin can. It's about yay big, hockey puck size. And I swear, you slab this stuff on, nothing hurts. We're out of it. We don't have any more. So my husband used it all. And see, like he has his own deals, and it's like back and forth between the two of us. Who the hell's worse during the day? Is it him or me? And I always feel bad because he goes to work and he comes home, and I don't feel like he should feel like, he's got to make the dinner or do this or do that or do whatever, because I don't work. I don't work. But it's not, I don't work because I'm a lazy piece of crap. I I don't work because I can't. And see, I would rather work in a lower paying job than not work at all. I loved waitressing. I loved waitressing. I would do waitressing again in a heartbeat. My back won't let me. I just realized I just realized I have my dress on inside out. That's phenomenal. Thank you. I really try not to be lazy. I really do. And it gets me so upset that I can't work, that I can't go out and make my own earnings. I went to college. I got a freaking college degree and I can't work. Yeah, me too. Wait, light feather. Hello, April Smith. Good morning. Thanks for coming in. Light feather. I loved waitressing, and believe it or not, I used to have a really phenomenal memory. I really did. My memory, I could go around and take a party of six order, like at a steakhouse. Remember, like the room temp, if they change their sides, whatever it is, what drinks, if they were low, if they wanted more, I could always keep that straight in my head for whatever reason. Unless, like, I was slammed with a bunch of people. But as long as like my tables were spaced out like in enough decent period of time, which is not always, but I loved it. Time always went by fast, and then at the end of the night, I always had over some kind of $100 that I made. Oh, bye, Mel Mel. I thank you. I love you, sweetie. Thank you so much. My husband doesn't know what's for dinner, and neither do I. That's literally where we are right now. 'Cause I can't, when I stand, I can't stand on my legs for long. And it's so bizarre. I'm not used to this. I'm not like, there's been times where, I've had surgeries or my spine gave out or whatever, and I couldn't be able to walk and I had to relearn how to walk all over again. But when you go to step and like you go to put your foot down and it's like putting a needle down, and it's insane. And I didn't sleep over the weekend. And all right, this is funny. I'll just tell the story real quick. So Saturday night, my daughter had something for school, so I went over there with her. There were so many kids and children in there. I decided to run over to Cheesecake Factory and get myself a lemon drop while I was waiting for the kids. I'm like, I think I deserve this. I do. And this is before everything went down, before everything really started to ache. And then I go over and I pick her and her friend up, and they come over, which I called my friend because her daughter's friends with my daughter's friends. And I said, have them come on over. This is like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Around 6:30, 7 o'clock, Gracie's like, I think the girls are coming over now. Now? It's 7 o'clock. Next thing I know, my friend's walking in with their daughters. He's like, oh, we're going to a comedy show. Like now? Yeah. Oh. Oh. So what do you want me to do? Well, we'll come and get them afterwards. I'm thinking, oh, hell no, you're not. No, no, you're not. You're not. So the girls will sleep here and we'll see you in the morning. Like, there was no way. I was like starting to hurt that night as well. And I'm like, no way. So we've lived with this couple before. So when they came by on Saturday, I'm like, hey, just a heads up, next time, ask. I will say yes if we're home. I just didn't know that was going to happen. And she's like, I don't think we knew that was going to happen either. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I wound up with these extra kids on Saturday night. And so when they came to pick up us, I picked them up. We were all sitting around talking in the morning. And I said to them, like, remember when we were at the beach 2 summers ago and I could barely walk because I couldn't put my heel down because my Achilles heel was so bad. I couldn't put stress on it, and it was really embarrassing because I couldn't walk. Everybody else was like a mile ahead of me every time we went somewhere. It was embarrassing. Then, I had my kids who were like, oh, we'll wait up for you, mom. And you feel like an idiot. But I have great kids. I do. But I can't keep up. I can't keep up with anybody anymore like the other way I used to. I feel like people have to bend to accommodate me. And I hate that. I really do. And I bend to accommodate people all the time if I can. And like my friend, I'm not gonna get mad at my friend because she dropped off her kids and okay, whatever. There was no big deal, no harm, no foul. The kids didn't have CCD the next morning. There was no big deal. So it's just a matter of, I said to them, I just never know what's going to hurt and when and how much and what's like, I just don't know. And I'm just looking to find some people, and I know that there are some people in this community who do suffer with ankylosing spondylitis, who suffer with some of these chronic diseases that I do. Like, what do you do? How do you get through days like today where you're on the teeter-tottering on the edge of going to the ER, and you don't want to because you know that they're not going to help you, but you don't know what else to do? Thanks, Janelle. I just don't know what to do, Janelle. I really don't. It 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 makes me. Hey, Slews Investigates. How are you? Thank you. I don't think so. I don't think I'm one strong lady. I really don't. I don't think that's me. I think I was dished out something in my life. Took probably over a decade for me to accept it. I think I have. It doesn't mean I like it, but I think I've accepted it. And I think with myself, I've actually become less harsh on maybe the way my body looks, or how much I should be exercising, or how much I should be dieting, or whatever it may be. And I do. I actually watch what I eat, and I haven't really been eating carbs, but I'm lying right now, so don't listen to me. I've had a couple of carbs the past couple of days. I know. The thing with chronic pain, it's always a toss up. Yup. That's actually, it is a toss up. Do I want to get out of pain? Yep. Do I want to go deal with an emergency room? Hell no. Nope. Do I want to deal with the doctors? Nope. Do I want to deal with the lack of compassion sometimes they have? Nope. There's less compassion in the hospital than there is outside of it. I'll tell you that. That's for sure. And I'm not looking for people to coddle me or I'm just looking people who are at least a bit sympathetic. You suffer with spondylitis too, April Smith? I'm sorry. Uh, I don't wish it on my worst enemy. There's all forms of it. Like I have the ankylosing spondylitis. I believe that there are more autoimmune diseases that I have that haven't just surfaced yet, that they haven't figured out. It would only make sense. But the gastroparesis, that just came on last freaking year. I mean, most of you who are around saw me back in the day when I was in the hospital. When I kind of did go live, it was when I first started my channel, and now I'm like, I don't like going live from the hospital. It's kind of weird. But this is a chronic pain vlog more than anything else. And so my whole goal is to make others feel that they're not alone. That's my goal, is to make you feel like you're not alone. But yet at this moment, I feel alone. So I get it. I get it. And I try to be that positive person who's always 100% happy all the time, who's 100% on, who can dish out some good information for people, who can tell them things are going to get better, who's going to tell them the pain will die down, you know, medication is getting bigger and better. I just don't have that positivity right now in my system. I don't. I want to. And I swore that's what this channel was going to be about. I just didn't realize I was going to come to a place where once again I felt completely and utterly defeated. Sure, April. My email is in my about section. So if you want to look under there, my email is right there. I think it's still there, correct? Hold on one second. I gotta look on here, but I'm pretty sure it's still there. Hey. No, it's not. It used to be. I can, hold on. I'll put it down here. Hey, Donna Marie. Let me just put, I'm sorry. Just gotta figure this out. All right. I'm just gonna put this right in the chat real quick. All right. Think this is right. Sorry. I normally don't do this. But normally it's in my about section. I don't know why it's not there. That's weird. I don't know why. All right, I believe this is it. And see, Janelle, that's my problem. I don't even know how I'm going to make it to just freaking 3 o'clock. I don't know how I'm going to make it till 3. Okay, so if I make it till 3, then how do I make it till 5? And that's how low I am. That's time to talk right now, but I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about. Hey, Ricky. Thanks for coming in. I don't know who Ricky is. Donna Marie, I'm just to make sure I got everybody who came in. I like to make sure I say hi. It gets to me. It just gets to me, everybody, and I'm sorry. I'm normally more positive and more upbeat and outgoing, and I'm just really beside myself because I just don't know what to do. We could see my little green light coming over from this side here. See that? I have like lights that go around my window, and it's green for St. Patrick's Day. Yes, little Kelly, it does keep me from sleeping, especially this week because everything seems to be aching, and I don't know why. Sometimes it has to do with weather. Sometimes it has to do with my infusion, and that's what my doctor's thinking this is. It could be. But now they can't even get me until Thursday. So what do I do between now and Thursday? That's and every time I call the doctor, it's like, oh my God, she's calling again. And I can't. I fucking hate that feeling. I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling when you feel like you are a bother to your doctor, to your family. Hey, American Wanderer, I'm sorry. Um, it's telling the truth, but at the same time, it's a little bit bitching, and I get that. And I'm like, who wants to hear people bitch? Okay, thanks, April. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Yeah, that's anybody could ever email me, especially if they're feeling something and they don't know what it is. Especially if it has to do with chronic pain, I might be able to help you. I mean, I have two sisters, and I can't tell you too much about them because they're both ridiculously private. But one has ankylosing spondylitis. She had it before I did. I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. I kept thinking to myself because I also had another friend who had chronic pain and illness, and she passed away. And I couldn't figure out for the life of me why they couldn't just shake it off. There's so much to live for. Shake it off. That's how I thought. That's how I felt. When I go back and I think to that, I'm like, wow. I was completely misinformed. I had no idea what it was like. I had no idea what it would be like to have something like this. And now, I realize what my sister deals with. I feel like an asshole for saying that to her for about a good 10, maybe 15 years. And now my oldest sister, who didn't seem to have any problems whatsoever, she's my sister who has no kids. Um, she's now having celiac issues. I'm like, welcome to the club. And I'm not laughing at her. I'm just saying, wow, it's taken you to this long to get a thing. And she's like, she hates it. She absolutely hates it already. I said, it stinks. Having gluten free is never fun. It's healthy to vent out. My mom got lupus. Oh, I'm so sorry. You've got to have a good lifeline of friends and support. Nobody does, though, Slews. It's me. It's in my own head. Doctors make me feel like I am. Nurses have made me feel like I am in the hospital. Um, Especially if I'm not getting answers and they know that they're not answering me. And when I've been in the hospital, and I'm going to tell you where my probably biggest frustration comes from, is being completely ignored by a doctor when you constantly reach out and the nurse is like, because the nurses can't do anything. They can only reach out to the doctor. And when their doctors just sometimes see what patient it is, they can completely ignore you. They've done that to me in the hospital. The last time I was in the hospital, I said something about this group of doctors, and the doctor goes, yeah, we get a lot of complaints about them. I'm like, well, aren't you the CEO of this hospital? Why did you hire them? He's like, I didn't hire them. He's like, if you really have a problem with it, talk to your primary doctor, because that group that they're a part of, they hired them, and they're using them as a third party. No wonder I don't get good care. These doctors they've always been horrible, but I finally had like two doctors in that group that knew me, understood me, and they took off. So now I'm like all the way over from the very beginning, where no doctors, once again, in a hospital understand what I deal with. Like I said, I had them. They understood me, but now they don't. Isn't it? Isn't it so much? Erin, I think I turned gluten free when all right, I'm now 45, so I've been gluten free since I was 28. And when they told me I could not drink beer again, you might as well just shot me dead at the point, because drank, I loved beer. Beer was my fun drink. Like, that was what I enjoyed. I enjoyed all different kinds of beers. But at that point, it was like tough. It was the worst thing I could possibly drink compared to like eating a slice of bread, was drinking beer. That's always made my stomach awful. So then I got into drinking wine. I can't even drink wine anymore. It makes me A, too hot, B, uh, it just doesn't do good things to my stomach. So the only things I really drink are some mixed drinks that are like fruity, or I like some martinis, and I like the White Claws. I love the White Claws, and they're very low. Hey, Dana, how are you? So that's why you always see me. I'll move my computer back and forth because I can't sit in one position for more than a couple of minutes because my back starts to scream. Oh, Light Feather, you're lucky. I thought I had an amazing primary. I did. My primary saved my freaking life. But now he's gotten old, crotchety. He doesn't give a crap anymore. And I don't think he wants to take care of me due to all of the issues that I have, and would rather probably me move out or move away because he doesn't do anything for me. So I got to find another doctor who is going to be more helpful. I just do. Yeah, why? I could drink though mimosas all day long. I love mimosas. I mean, obviously I can't drink them all day long, or I'll be drunk and throwing up. But I mean, if I could sit and have mimosas all day. I prefer having like a Saturday afternoon drink compared to like the Saturday 8 o'clock drink. I'd rather have that drink at like 1 o'clock. Is anybody else in that with me? Like, White Claws are awesome, M's, aren't they? So luckily I have access to my front page phone. Oh, good. I'm sorry that your phone broke, Ems. Glad you're in here. Thanks. I've been to 100 hospitals and doctor's appointments for my husband's chronic pain, and he's 43. Getting pain meds is serious battle every freaking time. Yep. But see, I stopped. I used to be on narcotics, and let me tell you, I think I've told this to other people before. My doctors at the same time had me on methadone, Dilaudid, and a fentanyl patch all at the same time. Oh, I'm having a very difficult day, and I'm literally teeter-tottering between the emergency room and not going to the emergency room, and I don't want to go to the emergency room, so that's why I'm here. So if I talk to y'all, some time could go past because I can't do anything, and my body is just aching continuously, and it's killing me. Hey, Amazing World True Blue TV, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I had a, okay, I'm just reading. Sorry. Hot flashes. Haven't had those yet. Not yet. But I did laugh to my husband the other day. I'm like, of all the surgeries I've had, why the hell could I have not had a hysterectomy? Right? That's where I would have rather had a hysterectomy and had all of that crap over and done with. And I know people who have hysterectomies, they're like, yes. I'm like, shut up. I want one. I do and I don't. I shouldn't say that, but I am good. Thanks to be okay. We covered around. What's wrong? I was just saying. I have chronic pain, and it's a different kind of pain this time. I'm not familiar with this pain. It's my knees, it's my ankles, it's my wrists, it's my back, it's my hips, it's everything, and it's keeping me awake. I can't sleep at night. And, I called my doctor office, not necessarily my doctor, because my doctor's not that way, but his office made me feel like I was a pain in the ass yesterday. All I was looking for was help. Um, I, I'm trying to Amazing World, and unfortunately, I can't get in until Thursday. And that's my biggest problem. So now it's like I'm going to be sitting here waiting for Thursday to come. And can I even wait that long? I don't know. I don't know. But do I want to go sit in a freaking emergency room and in a waiting? I can't. I can't go sit in a waiting room. I can't sit that long. It's I'm just fucked right now where I am, guys. That's that's just it. I am. And I don't know what to do. And I hate this because my doctors, I swear, they don't see how it is that I'm feeling or what it is that's going on. And like when I try to get a hold of my doctor, all of a sudden I hear, oh, take an extra muscle relaxer at night. You'll be fine. I'm like, he's got no idea what's going on. He has no idea what's going on. So how can he just say take an extra soma when you have no idea? So this is pain I don't recognize. Oh, do you want to talk to the doctor? No, I've just called you 4 times because it's so important that I didn't want to talk to him. It's like just common sense. And just sometimes it's just that people, when you are dealing with this, they don't have the common courtesy of trying to see it because they're only seeing it from what they're dealing with today, not what they're dealing with me. But then you would have to go through all the hormones. My mother and my aunt had a hysterectomy, but they, yeah, I know. There's an up down and there's an up down on everything, and I get that. I say that just because I don't want to deal with my monthly, because that also affects me with my pain from time to time. I I don't know. I wish I had an answer, and that's why I came on here. I wanted to babble just so I can, you know, think more and maybe bounce some ideas off of you guys and see what you would think, because it just gets really hard. And I'm trying, like, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. Janelle, yeah, I understand. I have medical marijuana, but I only use it for extreme reasons. And right now, I got the kids still not at home, and I'm not driving anywhere today. But I gotta wait. I can't be doing. I don't know. I know. I have muscle relaxers, but they're just not doing it for me. Change for $1. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. I'm trying to. Thank you, Amazing World, True Blue TV. Hey, Brittany. Good morning. Thanks for coming in. Just do it. As Nike says, just do it. I know. I know. I know if I don't get back to my mom soon, she's going to get pissy with me as well. Stopping by to show you some love. Thank you, Three Souls Paranormal. I appreciate that. Everybody's at work. See, why can't I want to be at work? See, that's what I miss. I mean, believe it or not, I do. I was never, because I can remember, and I said to my husband when we first got married, I'm like, you think I'm being a stay-at-home mom? You better think again. I'm like, I cannot be a stay-at-home mom. I get too bored. Here I am. And here I am. Yes, I will be staying connected, Amazing World. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everyone who connects with me, I try to connect back with you as well. That's just the way I like to roll, right? I mean, most people who know me know that's how I roll. You know, I'm headed to work in a few, but you have the sniffles. But you're in California. You're in California, aren't you? Ugh, I would like to be in California. See, exactly. I avoid the ER like the plague. I've only gone if my fever is uncontrollable. That's true. I can talk from pain or if I'm made to go. The ER causes me horrible anxiety. Same. Because you have no idea how long they're going to keep you, nor what they're going to do. And if right now, if there is not like an extra problem that's going on, they're going to be like, there's nothing we could do for you. And they don't want to give you medication. So that's not the reason for me to go, is to get medications. So yeah, I don't have any of those, Janelle, at the moment. Oh, 81 degrees. Oh, so jealous, Tana. That's the life. I need to be in that type of a environment with that type of weather all the time. But I hear M's, like I hear what you're saying, because that's exactly what will happen to me. And then my husband will go, well, what else do we do? And I feel like I've exhausted the what else, and I'm just like, what else do we do? I agree. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. It's changed. Pain has changed me completely. I would actually say for the better. Pain has changed me. Um, but I have less tolerance. I have less patience. Hey, Ange Ventures, how are you? I have less patience for sure. Let me see. I have to go to the ER for my flu, and then before I had to go for abdominal pain, luckily they did a scan and diagnosed the problem within an hour and sent me to my room. And see, that's what I'm afraid of. They're going to see nothing except maybe some inflammation. They're going to tell me there's nothing they can do. The still winter nation. I wish it wasn't still winter. I wish it was summer. Greetings, Ginger Mom. How goes the live, my friend? It's going. We're here. I'm talking. How's it going with you? I'm in Chicago. Ooh, I don't like Chicago. Wish we were closer. Hugs, Peggy. Hope you hang in there. Thank you, Janelle. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Chicago's cold. Chicago is very cold. Although it is a city I still want to visit. I definitely, in warmer months. But I definitely always want to go to Chicago. Can't even go and have a freaking deep dish pizza unless it's gluten free. Sucks. Probably much different than going for an acute issue. Yes, EMS, I'm not kidding you. I was in a hospital in Philadelphia and they saw how much pain I was in. They took me down. I laid there for like 3 hours and I'm like, I just want to go home. And the doctor goes, well, I'm sending you home because obviously your pain is not acute and we cannot help you. And I was like, what? You kept me all this time to just tell me that my pain isn't acute and you're not going to help me. And I'm like, you're supposed to be one of the best hospitals in the nation. And this is what you tell a patient who was forced by a doctor in a different office to come down to the emergency room. Like, it was unreal. And that's where I get the problems. That's where the issues come from. That's where the issues come from. Chicago is expensive. I don't know. It's as expensive as it is here. It's super duper expensive here. Bye, Janelle. Everyone, yes, it's cold and it's a very nice part. Like I said, I've always wanted to visit Chicago. Always wanted to go, but I've never gone. I'm going to stay on here for a couple more minutes and then I'm going to have to go because I got to call my mom back and I just got to keep on trying to figure out to keep myself here and not to go there and see if I can take another muscle relaxer. Yes, Morgan, I totally agree with you on that. Some doctors have, some doctors are awful, some doctors are wonderful. It's just, you got to get the right doctor, and sometimes the doctor doesn't work with other nicer doctors, and you're stuck. Ooh, I'm sorry. Hey, Gingerlocks. Oh, I had Montana Sky sighting. Long story. I'll fill you in on the details privately. Kind of heard something about that, Dana, but I don't believe it's the same person that we were talking about. You could be right. I could be wrong. I don't give a shit about him anymore because there is no Montana Sky. We all were fooled. And that's that. And I hope that person's happy with themselves, and I'm sure they are. Yeah, calling I've passed out a couple of times where I've woken up to the ambulance here, and that is not a funny thing. And I have a neighbor. She's older and she lives by herself. And I think I talked to you about my neighbor. And believe it or not, she's doing really good right now. Um, she's lost a ton of weight and she was in the hospital for like 6 months. And she seems like they're helping her out quite a bit. I don't know what condition her house is in, but she seems to be doing a lot better, which for me, I'm glad because anytime anybody ever saw an ambulance around here, it was either for me or for her. And I don't want to be put on that level. I don't want to be put on an 85-year-old level where the ambulance is either for me or the 85-year-old. Someone was saying about Montana Sky being back. Mary, that's what somebody said. Montana Sky is back. Remember? Yeah. That whole thing. That whole thing. It just blows my mind. It blows my mind that people, I mean, like I said, okay, I got probably more time on my hands than I would like to have at this moment. But I have better things to do with myself than to make other people miserable. That's for sure. Or trolling, or catfishing, or I don't, that I'll never get. I'll never understand it because some people on here are just trying to do their own thing, and a lot of people don't really care, and they'll try to get under your skin and make you miserable as much as they are. Because let's face it, y'all, misery loves company. Or cry for fuck's sake. Or me cry. I'm only gonna cry because of my pain. I'm I have no idea what's going on. Please, I have no clue. I've only had to be in an ambulance once when I had an allergic reaction to the medication a few years ago. Oh, yep. I was fully conscious by the time the ambulance got there. Scary stuff. I hate ambulances. Don't like it. It was a major troll. Hey, everybody. He's schmoozing with the same. Oh. Yeah, I did cry when Montana Sky because I was a moron. That's why. But the best thing was, though, I did go to bed being skeptical about it, and I did wake up being less skeptical about it and kind of going, okay, all right, I think I've been had. Oh well, my part of lift, bleh, my part of the lifting up community. It's fun and free to join. Exactly. I don't get it why people like to be miserable. No, it shouldn't be hey everybody just crying. No, it's not. I think you meant to say moron, but no, I would like to think I'm not a moron. I wish. I know. I know. I know, Ems. I know you did. It is what it is. It's growing. It's learning. I'm learning a lot about this place here on YouTube. It's crazy shit. Crazy. And when I tell my friends, I'm like, dude, you should check out this other dimension. It's insane. People don't act normal. Like people go crazy. You should watch. It's nuts. And like I've showed some of my friends, they're like, this is crazy. I'm like, right, right. My friends had some ideas. I'm like, you're insane. In regards to like, you guys should get like a documentary going or something like that and show like everybody behind the scenes of whatever. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think that's going to work. Thank you, Evie Scorpio. Thanks, sweetie. Well, yeah, it's getting to be about an hour. I kind of been on here for an hour bitching. Thanks for listening to me bitch for an hour. But I'll let you figure out. I'll keep you updated on what the hell I decide to do, because I don't even know. I really don't. I'm having trouble seeing the slimy underbelly of creepy trolls. Yeah, I think we all are. I think we all are. Creepy trolls. They're not worth it for me at least. Like it's I don't get it. I'm not supposed to get it. I guess. You know, I started on here. When I started, I'm like, all right, how do I maneuver around this place without getting shit upon? And you can. It's possible. It's plausible. Hey, choking on ashes. Haven't seen you in a while. It is plausible. It can happen, but the odds of you getting sucked into something else is pretty easy, especially when you're I don't think I'm gullible now, but I used to be an extremely gullible person when I was younger. Extremely gullible. It took a long time for me not to say that I'm extremely naive. Gingerlux, if you have a rough day and need to chat, thank you. Thanks, Ems. I just got to figure out what the hell's next going to happen for me and when this medication is coming to my door because they're delivering it for me because I can't drive. Um, Hopefully that'll stick and I don't have to go to the emergency room. That's all I can hope for. So I will keep you all. I'm gullible. Dana, I think I might have won the gullible award maybe about like 5 years ago, but I've gotten better for sure. I've gotten better. And I hate it because I used to be a little bit more, oh, people wouldn't be that mean. There's whatever. I don't know, Mayor. I don't know. I don't know. But I can tell you right now, I ain't going to the hospital near my house if I have to go. Well, I won't be going to the one that you know of that I normally go to because I'm sick and tired of their asses over there. I mean, their ER department is fine, but I mean, if I was to go to the ER, I'm not staying. So will that? I don't even know. Like I don't even know. Go to Philly. I don't want to go all the way down to Philly either. God, I don't know where to go. Getting better, right, Ems? We are all getting better at being gullible, and we are going to be smarter than that here on YouTube. If we could all help each other when it comes to the gullibleness, we can succeed. I agree with that. And with that being said, we will not be gullible. We will not allow others to make us feel stupid. So we will stick together so nobody makes us feel stupid or gullible. Okay? I make that a promise to all of you. Okay? Leanna Lynn, I'm sorry. I missed you. Hi. I'm actually going to shut it down now because I need to really, really go lay down because sitting up like this is starting to kill. And I'm not gullible at all. Well, good. Then Light Feather, teach me how not to be sometimes. Like I don't think I am as much anymore, but I could use some help sometimes. And I did. I dropped my email in here. If anybody needs it, wants it, contact me. It's always there. I'm also on Instagram. So you can always reach me on Instagram too. So you can DM me and stuff like that. Because I'm pretty easy to access. I just say it. I don't do, like I said, I don't do anything. Thank you. I thank everybody. And I am so happy, Erin, to see you back. I thought I had your email. I emailed you yesterday, but it wasn't your email because it came right back to me. But I just wanted to let you know I was just so happy to see you again. That's all. All right. Bye, everyone. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Choking on Ashes, Mary O, Ems, Leanne, Little Kelly, Erin, Light Feather, Dana, everybody. Donna Marie, everybody. Wow, great. I'm like, who the hell's going to want to listen to me bitch, moan, and complain? But I appreciate that you did. I do. So with that, I'm going to go because I got to go lay down before I'm really like going to be stuck in this position and then I'm really going to be screwed. Let's keep each other out of problems together. And I promise I'll do the same.